everybody, Austin here with Eberle's Professional Lawn Care. Today we are going out to do our first set of services for the winter service package that we do. We had about 25% of our mowing customers that decided to go ahead and keep their properties looking good all year round, and they opted in for our winter service package. And so we are going out to do those today. We've got about 9 that we're going to. All right, everybody, we are pulling up to the first house for today, and we're gonna get some weeds out of the front flower bed, and then they've got some in the back that's actually quite a bit worse. If we have some time, we'll get to both, hopefully. All right, so I'll let you guys take a look at what we are dealing with here, and just see why I say we may or may not have enough time to get to the back one. You can see there is a lot of weeds that we'll be pulling out today. Looks like maybe not so much on this side, but that first side we've got quite a bit. All right, so here is the finished product. We got it done right on time for the schedule. We were unable to get to this side, but this side doesn't have that much compared to the other one over there. Mainly just right there, little bits and pieces. So I'll let you guys take a look. So we are on our way to the next house. All right, everybody, we have pulled up to our next house, and we've actually got one just around the corner that we'll be doing next. So nice to have 2 of them pretty close together. Again, we'll be pulling weeds at these 2 properties here. I'll turn this around in just a second so you guys can see it. All right, so as you can see, we've got a decent amount of weeds. This is the customer. She's actually got a garden boxed out in the back that she's really wasn't getting taken care of. So I'm hopefully gonna be able to knock this out pretty quick, and then we'll hop to the back. Oh man, was I wrong, y'all? Was I wrong? This stuff that was in here, I thought it was gonna be pretty quick, easy to get out and just get some big handfuls and just get it all cleaned out real quick and have some time for the back. No sir, that stuff was thick in there, and those roots were hard to get out. They were really knotted in with everything, with the bushes and those other plants. It definitely took me a lot longer than I had anticipated, but that being said, it is all done now. Oh, I gotta flip their flag around, but it is looking nice as it should be, and will be much easier to keep up with now moving forward, thankfully. So for these next couple ones, I actually didn't record any video on them. I was thinking I might run out of time if I kept recording everything, so I just took some before and after photos. Sorry about that, guys, but I was right about it, and you'll see that a little bit later in the video. This one here, you'll see, it doesn't look like I got much done on it, but all of the weeds that are in there is just handfuls and handfuls of stickers. And so that took a lot of work to get out, and I just kept having to stop to get through it. So we have 3 more left to do, and we'll be done for the day. I actually stopped recording after the last few ones that I did, just because I could tell by the timing of everything, I wasn't sure that I would be finishing all of my work. So we stopped the recording. That way I didn't add a few extra minutes at every property. Made sure we had time to finish everything. And it looks like it was a good call, because I think we're gonna have just enough daylight to finish everything. So I will see you at the next one, and we'll show you what we've got going on there. All right, so we are here at the next one, and today we are gonna be trimming back these lower limbs here and bringing that to be more open. We will also be coming over here and cutting out this bad boy. It's sitting in there, and take it down to the ground at least, And then we've got some stuff in the back that we will eventually be getting to, but I don't think that we'll be getting to that today. So let's get to it. All right, this is the back. I actually already cut a piece off. I didn't think I was gonna have time to get back here, and I did, so I forgot to start recording. But we're gonna clean all that overgrowth around there. We've already cleaned some weeds that were growing up behind the AC unit and the meter there. So we're gonna get most of this, it looks like, today. Okay, so we finished up right on time. Here is the finished product of the tree for today. As you can tell, a huge difference. Everything down here is gone. There's a couple things that were right in the center that were kind of poking out each direction, and I just cut those off as well. And so still got some more limbs to cut back and make sure they're not hanging down so low, get them off that shed there. But that's what the rest of the winter's for, and we have more services to do. So like I said, we finished this right on time as I was coming back here to actually get my tools. That is when my buzzer went off for letting me know that time was done. So I'll walk up front and I'll show you what we've got up front as a finished product. And we'll head to the next two. Luckily the next two are side by side. They are neighbors, so won't have to do any extra driving. And as I said, here's the finished product of the front. You see where we cut back. Also a big difference. Not so much hanging down anymore. It looks a whole lot nicer. And then the fence over there, as you can see, that has been completely removed. I actually had to grab my hatchet for that one because my cutters would not cut through it. The branch or the trunk was big enough that it was not going to work. I tried, so I went and grabbed my hatchet, chopped it down. So on to the next one. All right, we just pulled up to the last stop. Two houses, like I said, side by side. We've got quite a bit to do at these houses over the next couple of months. Let me show you what we got going on here. All right, so first one is this tree up front. We're going to clear out, again, most of this that's down below. That way we can open up. As you can see, the brick border down there. Hopefully we'll fill it in with some mulch or something later on, but at least get it open and viewable. That way people can see what's going on there. And then this one over here, we're gonna trim a lot of these low-hanging branches. The tree itself is dying if it's not already dead, and you can tell we've had some ice storms, and it's probably been hit pretty hard by them over the course of time. And so, but we're gonna take out some of those lower hanging branches there. And then a majority of the work that we have to do is really in the back side of both of these houses. So on this one, we're gonna be taking this back down. That is way too grown into that fence. We'll not be taking it out of the fence, but we will be at least taking it down. And then this over there, if I can open this gate without it falling over, we are going to be removing this all the way down. That used to be a fireplace back in there is what the owner told me. I don't know if they're planning on using it again or not, but they at least want it cleaned out, and so we're gonna get that cleaned up. I don't know if we'll hit this or not. There is a lot that is in there, and as you can see, a lot of grass overgrown into it, all tangled up. That's gonna be a beast to mess with, so we'll put that for last on the list. We'll trim up those trees there growing through the branches. Same here, make it look nice, clean out the bottom, the overgrowth. Same going across again. As you can see, a lot of this is just things that we will. I'm not done yet. I've still got some cleaning up to do, but I am running out of daylight, and so I wanted to let you guys see what I got done before it got too dark to be able to see anything. So as you can tell, we cut a lot back from this tree. Looks a lot better underneath. The up top still not good, but I can't help that. And then Over here, you can see we cleared out a lot of the stuff that was down in here. I'm probably gonna take back a little bit more. I'm gonna get with the customer and just see if they like it as is, or if they'd like me to take it up a little bit higher. And there's actually right there in the center a couple of separate trees that don't really have anything growing on them, but they've grown straight up, as you can see right there, through the tree. And I think we're gonna take that out also. And then for the backyard on this first house, I focused pretty much back here by where that fireplace was. Down here, those trunks are again too big for my snips to get through, my cutters. So I cut back all the branches. I did not have enough time left on this property today to take my hatchet out and just whack at it. So I'm gonna come back next time, and hopefully I won't hack at it with my hatchet. I'm planning on having maybe a little hand chainsaw or something to be able to cut through that pretty easily, as well as the tree in that one that has grown up through it. So that's all we have for today. After I get all the debris loaded up from the front of this house, we'll be heading home. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, like and subscribe. That helps me out. Thanks.